What's up, people YouTube? It is me, Justin Omoi. You already know who it is by now, hopefully. If not, then my name's Justin Omoi. Here with another video. This is more of a workshop video where I kind of, I guess, work my magic to show you what I would do. It's somewhat, watch me do it and you'll learn from me what I do, my methods to actually get these type of things. For now, I'm going to do, I guess, creating better words, better, imagery, how to get more creative. So, instead of going like, oh, I walked to the park, we're going to go ahead and extrapolate. We're going to go ahead and pull more out of it. So, yes. With that being said, let me go ahead and write something. So I have no idea what I'm going to do, by the way. I'm doing this all in my head. So I'm going to tell you guys and girls a simple line. Let's just say a simple event happened. Okay. I went to the store, bought a bag of chips, I went home. Alright? So I'm going to write that down right now. I went to the store, so I'm just write store, chips, home. Normally, if you say that to somebody, like, oh, I went to the store, I bought some chips, I went home. There's no real, there's no emotion, there's no type of, image in it other than store, chips, home. The road wasn't mentioned, your feet if you walk to the store, it wasn't mentioned, you didn't mention anything you saw. There's a whole bunch of things you could pull out of it. So let's, pull some details out of it. So let's say, okay, I went to the store. I walked to the store, because walking, true. So what do you do when you walk? Well, of course, you put on shoes. So I'm going to write shoes. Go outside. Well, of course you're outside, so let's not say the obvious. What else? When you're walking to the store, you could have, passed through a good-looking tree, I guess. I don't know. Shoes, trees, or leaves. Leaves. So, yeah. Shoes, trees, leaves, cars, right? Cars. So, just say cars. And again, this is just to, expand your ideas on, making more creativity in your lines and your lyrics. You don't really have to explain a whole, setting. I went to the store, bought some chips at home. But this is just to stretch out, your ideas. So yes, shoes, trees, cars. Mention the name of the store if you want to. So the neighborhood by me, I'll say Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie. I'm not sure if Winn-Dixie's around other states and stuff like that. But for me, here in Florida, we have Winn-Dixie's. We also have Publix. And, of course, Walmart, which I know is, one of the everywheres. So, yes, okay. I put on my shoes. I seen some trees and leaves. A car drive by. I went to Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie's a store name. We could probably mention something like, I don't know, cat. Cat or... cat. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I went to the store. Instead of saying, okay, I went to the store, we could say, I put on my shoes, I walked on by, we seen some tree and leaves, or I saw some trees and leaves, I seen acorns, I seen a Chevy Impala drive by, I seen a Ferrari with Soldier Boy in it, just zooming through. I don't know. And, but yeah. And then I walked up to the store, Winn-Dixie, pulled out a cart maybe, I don't know, or one of those little hand crates. I don't know what those are called, but yeah. And I also saw a cat pass by. Explained it. It's better than saying I went to the store. So let's go ahead. I bought some chips. So what could we do? We walked through the aisles. Through aisles, I-S-L-E-S or something like that. I-S-L-E? I don't know. Dang, there's hair in my eye. I just showered. Okay, walk through aisles. Let's say pass by some plantains or peanuts. Pass these nuts. Found the chips. What type of chips? Is it Pringles? Is it Lay's? Is it that's all I remember. Pringles, Lay's, Tostitos, I guess. Cheetos, the Doritos, O's. But yeah, let's say we got some Lay's, salt and vinegar, S and V, salt and vinegar. Okay, bought some. Okay, we got the chips. What else? After you buy the chips, well, after you get the chips, you have to go and buy it. Purchased it, or just say bought. You can even explain who the cashier was. So I'll say like female, Female. I'm gonna spell it all out just in case I forget. And then you went home. So let's say we passed by, of course, the cars and trees and all that again. We could probably use that same thing, just walked home, as a resolution of change even. So we could say like, if we want to get real creative, we could say like the trees are dead, or the trees are gone. The shoes are, well, my shoes got untied by the time I get there. I don't know, cars were broke down. The dead cat. Well, I'm not gonna, get too extreme. So I'm gonna just say the trees, I don't know, trees branch fell off. This is all subject to change, by the way. I don't know, what type of image I'm trying to create at the time. So yes, trees and the branch fell off. The cat is gone. Cat's gone. The cars are gone because they went to work, I guess. Yeah, cars are gone. So I guess that theme is everything's gone. So I guess, that does make a good idea. The whole process of you going to a store, buying chips, and then coming home, it sounds like a basic thing. Okay, I went to the store, bought some chips, came home. But if you implement an image, a symbolization, you could create a whole new world. So let's say I bought chips, and the fact that I bought chips is that I spent my money to gain food. I guess spending money means you're losing something out your pocket. Even though you do get back bag of chips, I guess maybe the bag of chips wasn't something that you were going to savor, or it's not something that was necessary, so it feels like a loss at this point. You could create that imagery. So let me go ahead and write that down. Image, I-M-A-G-E. Okay, I messed up on the word G, but whatever. Image is lost money to my greed. See, there's a lot of concepts you could think about when it's like lost money to greed. Greed. That is the one word we could say. Greed is such a powerful, word to use. Because if you think about it, people cut down trees for their own greed, for their own needs. The cat, we could change that with another animal like a chicken or something, I don't know. And the chicken got curried, or chicken curry. But the fact, the trees are gone, the cars are probably gone. You can even write afterwards that the pollution, the clouds turn black. Yeah, I'll even write that. So, do you see what I'm doing here? I'm basically pulling out a regular basic sentence, a basic, little 3-line story, and getting more ideas out of it. So yes, let me see if I can write a little something here and there. So yeah. Shoes. Since we are talking on the subject of greed, we have to go with, large expenses, unnecessary items, and so such. So for shoes, you know how there's shoes for like $20, and then there's like Jordans for 130 or 200 or whatever. Yeezy boots for like 3,000. I don't even know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so we could say expensive items that people don't really need. So, store. It all started when I get up to my Yeezys. I don't know. It started when I first up tied my Yeezys. Or even not like that. Tied up my Yeezys. Leaving the scene. Yeah, I guess, these are, it's going to be whack lines for now. Tied up the Yeezys. I don't even have a beat. I don't have a BPM. None. I'm just writing it. Tied up my Yeezys. This actually doesn't have to be the actual lyrics. It's just, little pieces and parts of the lyrics that we're just writing down the main pieces. And then we could actually write the whole line. So instead of, I just said tied up my Yeezys. I could say something that implements into it. Tied up my Yeezys. Saying like, I'm gift wrapping my money. I'm tying up my Yeezys. So yeah, the camera cut off. I tied up my Yeezys. Or, I'm wrapping up my money. I'm tying up my Yeezys. Or not even rap. Say a word that, defines greed with loss. Like, I'm choking up my money. Like I'm tying the... Yeah, I'm choking up my money. I'm tying up the Yeezys. Something like that. I'm choking up my Yeezys. Or... choking up my money with the Yeezys. Feeling all these breezes. Trees and leaves are falling down the easy. I don't know. I'm just saying. Easy, easy, easy. But yeah, tied up my Yeezys. I guess I'll write choking up my money or choke my $. Alright. Choke my money, tied up my Yeezys. I'll see if I could pull back something into it. Tied up my Yeezys. Looked at the withering trees, I guess. Yeah, I'll just say looked at trees, at sign, leaves falling from trees. Stupid thing, water in my hair. I dried it up too. I don't know why. But anyways, okay, tied up my Yeezys, looked at the leaves falling from trees. We can even, describe the car piece. Since we're defining, greed and loss. Like I said, Lamborghini. Yeah, pointless Lamborghinis. Yeah. I'll just write pointless Lambo. Because again, you could buy like $1,000 car, one of them junk cars. You can also buy cars that's way cheaper than a Lambo or Bugatti or any of those cars. Like, I don't know. I think Prius. Is Prius one of them? I'm not very smart on cars. But yeah, I know Lambo. Was that 2 million or something? But yes, pointless Lambo. We could have bought something else with it. Or they could have bought something else. We could even spur about... No, let's not talk about the... We could even say, they're driving Toyotas on the way by. And then after, when I'm going home, they're in the Lambos with the gas in the air. We could do that. So, not pointless Lambo. That'll be at the end. Okay, so... Toyota car. I don't know if Toyotas are cheap, but anyways, cheap cars, cheap money. So yes, my stupid water off my hair. But yeah, okay. Tied up my Yeezy, choked my money. Look at leaves falling from trees. Or we could even have the trees healthy right now. So I'm gonna write healthy. LTHY. Toyota, cheap money. Damn, I can't even write. I don't even know if you could read that. No, you can't even. But, darn it. Let me. I write. That my focus is not even. So yes, Toyota, cheap money. Even let's not say cat. Let's say cows. Cows. Saw a cow. Okay, I'm not gonna really write the lyrics. I'm just writing the details. So yes, went to the store. So when I went to the store, I, tied up my Yeezy shoes. Or, since we're keeping up to the topic, let's say I tied up my shoes that I got from Payless. Tied up Payless shoes. Man, there's so much, words you could connect. Payless. I tied up the Payless shoes. That's the theme, because when you're going back home, you're going to have the Yeezys on. Pointless money. So, yeah, man. Payless shoes. So, that's a symbolizing word. My Payless shoes. And the tree and the cheap Toyota cars. And same thing with the cow. This is all healthy, safer, I'm not wasting my money kind of thing. So, yes. And then I guess within the store, something crazy happens with, when you go into the store to buy chips. I guess there's going to be a dollar value, one of those substitute brands for cheaper. And then there's going to be the actual product, which is way more expensive, like $5 for that, or $4 something. But yeah, man, I'm not going to really talk about it anymore, because I think you guys and girls get the idea of what I'm trying to say. I went to the store, all the healthy stuff. In the store, when I'm buying the chips, there's, the lanes could actually be imagery of a trial or a test to see what you're actually going to do and go through. It could be a whole bunch of imagery like, yes, it is choice, but it could also be, coming from greed. It could be from healthy living to I want to get fat. The good choice, the healthy choice, or let's go with the chips. And then saying when you go home, I look down at a pair of Yeezys, walking through, see the trees and the branches all fell down. Or you can even just say, now there's stumps on the floor. That alone, there's stumps on the floor. I think I stumped myself on the stump on the floor. Just saying something like that could create a big image. I stumped myself, meaning, I screwed myself over, or, I'm tripping on my own actions. Do you see how, something like this could actually give you a big variety of image in your mind? It's way better than saying, I went to the store, I bought chips, I went home. We just created a whole, a whole essay, a whole song we did right there. It's a whole concept. But yes, that's it. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you did like the video, please give me that thumbs up in the video down below. I really appreciate you guys and girls out there who do watch my videos and share it out to others, because it really helps. It's expanding me, and by expanding me, I'll have a life where I could expand your your creativity. I didn't want to say something weird there. But yes, thanks for watching, and as always, peace.